Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Hey people, Five Aces here and welcome to the future of Command & Conquer that is. Now this is a project I've had on my radar for quite a bit, but then it kind of disappeared off the radar because the replay stopped coming, and now it's backer than ever, and we've got lots of replays. It's also changed significantly. What I'm talking about, it's Crystallized Doom. So, first off, apologies, my voice isn't working properly right now. I'm really hoarse, and that's just because working with children is great and all, but sometimes they're just gonna give you the flu or the rabies or whatever. In my case, fortunately, the flu, only the flu. So that's why I'm wearing a scarf in the middle of October, beginning of October. Anyway, what is this all about? This is a mod for OpenRA, which is set in the future, and it sports 5 factions. Now, today we're just gonna observe, I think that's a mirror match, with Nod has 3 sub-factions. And you can see that it's technology Nod because both of them are having stealth harvesters. Each of those sub-factions has different strengths and weaknesses, and Nod's specialty, or technology specialty, is definitely subterfuge and sneak attacks. Half of their stuff is stealth, but there's also a fair share of counters to this. And introducing the players after 1 minute and 30 of smack talk about my job. We have Orb on the top left side, there's technology Nod, and OmNom in the bottom right side. Both of these very prolific players, both of these very experienced OpenRA players as well. Orb is my opponent in Masters Division this week, so that's gonna be high B. And OmNom is still stuck in minions, hard stuck in minions. JK. I think OmNom dropped a single game last season, and that's what prevented him from going all the way up to Masters. Or at least from having the promos matches. So yeah, he's also a really good player. Both of these, they can, either of those can take a game of the other any day of the week. So first off, let's admire the artwork here. Let's just look at this. I'm gonna zoom into all those abandoned Nod and GDI bases from Tiberian Dawn. Beautiful stuff. Many of the assets got reused from Tiberian Sun. Well, you can tell, but there is lots and lots of original assets as well. As we're just seeing a harvester mass here. The flock of grasshoppers is gonna harvest all the green and then move on. Guess it's like the Scourge. And moving out their MCVs respectively. Yeah, that's just... wow. That's the exact same timing. So, Technology Nod also has upgrades. I hope they're gonna come into play later. There's gonna be an upgrade that basically gives everything lasers. I just want a freaking rocketeer with a freaking laser beam. Is that too hard to ask? Yeah. Pretty much anything has lasers in their arsenal if you opt for the tier 2 upgrade, I guess. Also the Tiberian life forms, look at this. There's a Tiberian floater. I think it's planned that some of the maps are gonna sport you remember Warcraft 3? Some of the expansions sported creeps, where you actually had to fight those creeps, and I think they're gonna try and implement this, as we're seeing the first burst of whatever it is come out of the radar buggy. Now, the green radius on those radar buggies actually indicates that they're detectors, which is gonna come in handy against stealth Nod. Let's just put it that way. There is the construction yard, it's completely out on its own, but 3 radar buggies ain't gonna cut the mustard. Now, disclaimer, I have played this. Oh, flame turret has been deployed, but not a problem as long as it keeps moving. Yeah, nice dodges here. Does a lot of damage to light vehicles, but as long as you keep moving and as long as you got road advantage like here. Oh, the Rocketeers though are going to cut them down, and no crushes to be had here. Ouch. That's an expensive trade. By trade I mean not a trade at all, because OmNom didn't lose anything. So, disclaimer, I'm not very proficient at casting this game right now because I'm not up to snuff when it comes to the balance. I used to play it way back, maybe 2 or 3 months back. Ooh, those gory animations. But right now, I don't know what does what. I just remember... oh, the Phantoms used to be stealthed, I believe. Phantoms are basically the basic main battle tank for stealth node, nothing, or for technology node, nothing particularly fancy. Pretty good versus armor, and they have this design. Like, I like the design. I like the design of a lot of units, by the way. So far, oh, there's a silo. The silo of shame out for Orb. Refineries hold a little less. They have a little smaller loading bay or docking bay, I guess, than in Red Alert. And we're just gonna start it off nice and cozy with this here, because I know you guys have as little of a clue as I have about what's going on. Ooh, ammo crates. Also, those Tiberian drill spikes, I think they got implemented from Red Alert 3. It used to be that they were full-fledged, like, what was that? Full-fledged drill stations. Now it's just a small Tiberium spike, as it is in Red Alert 3 and Kane's the Tiberian... no. Command and Conquer 3 and Kane's Wrath, Jesus. That's hard. And an immediate redeploy of Orb, so it has 3 expansions basically. But it's a bit of a cheesy build, because there is nothing here. So if anyone were to, or if Orb were to just scout this and move in, yeah, Orb would be in a world of hurt. OmNom is having his first Phantoms and Rocketeers online as well. Oh, gonna beat a couple Raider buggies. And the Raiders are not gonna trade well versus this here. Seems like the Phantoms also do a lot of AoE damage. Interesting. But missing their shots. Also, look at those dust trails. Oh, looks so gorgeous. Pretty much all the vehicles have this. By the way, I'm leaving the original soundtrack in here for the full experience. Wait. You can't. Oh, that's a ridge. I see. You can actually go over there. I didn't know. So OmNom taking the safest possible route here. And he's also opted for the first Venom. The Venoms are basic attack helicopters. Nothing particularly fancy, but they can get upgraded with lasers as well. Looking forward to this. Let's see, we've got an attack here. Oh, that's the Phantoms moving into the laser turrets. Now, laser turrets, more of an anti-armor. And the armor classes work way differently from what they work in Red Alert. There are, like, the tier 3 super heavies. I don't know if Stealth Mode has those, but the tier 3 super heavies, they require, like, super ammo piercing rounds to actually be penetrated. But spamming more and more laser turrets. Like, how cheap are those guys? At least he killed off a harvester, so that's probably a worthwhile trade for Warp. The Venom not being able to do much here. Wait, what is it taking damage from? The Raiders are actually anti-air as well, huh? Not too strong though, it seems. Anyway, that's a huge army move out here. Lots of Raiders and a couple Phantoms. Rocketeers though. So, from what I understand from this game, it's even... the scaling problem is even amplified from Red Alert. Because in Red Alert, infantry does a shit ton of damage if you get them in the right position. And here, oh boy. If you get this blob onto a Conyard, it's gonna melt in like 1 second flat. Not even joking. And OmNom just doesn't have much to fortify this. He has his laser turrets though. So that's something. Gotta count for something. He's giving him the old 2-prong here. OmNom. OmNom, what you gonna do here? He's got an EM pulse cannon up. Now this bad boy, I think you have to manually target it. And it shuts down vehicles in a very large radius. Really good stuff. Ooh, OmNom is a bit on the back foot here. Doesn't have an army, and here's the radar route for Orb, so he's really been late with his tier 2. But hey, why go tier 2 when you can go mass Phantoms and a million Rocketeers? There is literally no reason not to. Ah, Venom is gonna scout this. Look at this. I think they have an okay vision radius. The line of sight is makes them dedicated scout units. They are not very particularly strong versus anything. But at least he's got his half of the map secured. The army mass though, also something that requires some attention. There is a double war factory out for Orb, and in this game, double war factories means double the production, because there is no such thing as diminishing returns. Instead, it's like in TD. You build 2 and you have 2 build queues. Laser turret is pillbox confirmed, pretty much. Ooh, the EM pulse cannon here. And a forward pulse cannon. Temporarily shutting him down though, so no power for orb right now. The music is kicking it up a notch. I'm digging it. There is a nod pyramid for OmNom, so he is tagged up, as is orb. So let's see, this is gonna be a bit hypey. What are those icons there? Okay, somehow they're rapidly, like, in a 2-frame succession, the units of orb are gaining and losing healing effects. I don't know what this is about. It doesn't seem to actually heal or repair them. Maybe a bug. Visual glitch or something. Okay, so we're seeing more Venoms out of OmNom. Not the best composition when your enemy has at least even 1 or 2 Rocketeers. They just fuck your aircraft up. Tier 1 aircraft at least. The aircrafts are also tiered in this. So tier 3 aircraft like the Hunters and Fighters, oh damn. The Bombers. Alright. It's a bit of a calm early game, but that's the calm before the storm, I guess. Here's another War Factory, number 3, coming online. We're also seeing stealth tanks, so that's tier 3. That's again a testament to technology not really having heavy units. Instead, they've got like those subterfuge units and harass units. Stealth tanks really good at annoying people. Also, I love the visuals. They also don't leave any dust trails, which makes sense. And they're gonna fire off and immediately get shredded by the phantoms here. Yeah, I can see here they don't trade very well versus mass. They're more sneak attack units, backliners. Also, this is a Valkyrie. What's it gonna drop here? Oh, what is this Valk gonna drop in? We're gonna see. It's some sort of support power. Ooh, stealth tanks. Stealth tanks getting picked apart here. I think they have anti-air, right? Yeah, they do. Okay, those are Shadow Troopers by OmNom. Wow! Was that one shot? Holy balls! They do a lot of damage for just being a team of 5. They also have laser rifles. Man, Dr. Evil would be so proud right here. Okay. First off, missiles bugging out. Second off, that's a War Factory down. Damn, son. Those guys pack a punch. Oh boy. They're also gonna get the refinery, aren't they? And here's the first Spectre out for Orb. Now the Spectre is the artillery unit it has to deploy, and then it wreaks some serious havoc. What it does is, it has, I think that's an upgrade, it has EMP rounds, which not only do massive AoE damage, but also shut down anything non-biological. Oh, we're seeing the stealth upgrade as well. Lots of stealth upgraded elite cadre. And the stealth tank, again, not gonna trade well versus infantry. It's just not the way they work. Yeah. Venom's falling out of the skies as well. Boom. There she goes. Nice tag team here. Ooh, the Shadow Troopers could actually keep going. They disposed of the stealth tank, the refinery. There's one last refinery here, though. OmNom should just attack move here. He also sees the dust trails here. Very interesting. So that's OmNom having established a nice battlefront here. Lots of infantry. Now all he needs is the armor to back it up. Maybe a couple. Is he broke? They're both super broke. Jeez. Alright. Ah, he has relegated his production to up top. Laser turrets gonna shred the stealth tanks. Jeez. That's 4 stealth tanks. If this goes down, that's gonna be pretty brutal. Oh, oh shit. Beautiful stuff. And on the left hand side, that's Orb having transitioned into Venoms as well. So unfortunately the last refinery couldn't get sniped, so there's still a bit of income here for Orb. Bit of a lucky break for him. He's also got a stealth generator, so oh, that's so obnoxious. Stealth generators are basically a big fuck you sign. It's like, you ain't gonna see shit. It's not like in Red Alert, where in Red Alert you've got shutting down the army. Red alert, you've got the GPS scrambler, you know, the gap generator, but it's very different. Oh, there's some sort of drop. The artilleries are completely caught out of position here. Oh yeah. The harvesters, I mean, there's nothing for them to harvest, but hey, pick them up. Play 50 to pick up here. That's 3 of those Spectre artilleries. They're in a great position to start the engagement here. Shutting down 3 of the tanks. 4! All the tanks are being shut down right now. Those don't have heavy armor. Keep that in mind. There is some sort of drop. Let's hope this is gonna be a clusterfuck drop. Because support powers in there in this game. Oh, there's a vertigo bomber. That's a vertigo bombing strike here. Alright. Yo, just saying. Support powers, that's kind of a misnomer in this game. Yeah! There she goes. Boom! Secondary explosion as well. Tertiary, wow. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage. So yeah, support powers in this game are support powers by name only. They actually support by killing an entire army off in a split second. And there is no stealth detection, so you can't keep going here. That's a move command. Oh! The Venoms are gonna get so much value here because they're picking apart the Elite Cadre. What is it? Elite Cadre and Shadow Troopers. So that's the expensive tier 3 infantry. Ah, that's a bit brutal. And there was just perfect positioning from the Spectre artilleries. Spectres need to deploy. It's like in the original Tiberian Sun. Oh, he's found the vector here, shutting down the refinery, all the defenses. And OmNom, what's he gonna do here? He has to find an angle onto the Spectres. There is another drop of some sorts. This is gonna get a bit spicy. Stealth tanks opening up, revealing themselves, getting shredded, but in turn taking down the Venoms with them. The Venoms are the only detectors in this. Oh, there's a bombardment and a half. Is this a Spectre? No, this was the MP cannon, okay. And there's a drop, what's it gonna deliver? I think that's the 5 Shadow Troopers again, yeah. Fair enough. Shadow Troopers are really good. There is only flame turrets are popping up like flies here. Disgusting. Needs to dislodge this. A metric shit ton of Venoms out for orb, and they're going in. Wait, those have anti-air capabilities, don't they? Getting picked off by the stealth tanks though. And everything is being shut down at the moment. There are some more stealth tanks. They're gonna deal a lot of damage, but they are going to get shut down by the artilleries in turn. So there needs to be an angle onto these Spectre artilleries. These 2 Spectre artilleries are single-handedly winning the engagement here. The pyramid is in peril. Something I didn't think, I never thought I would have had to say in my entire life. But hey, there we go. The pyramid is taking so much damage. One last stealth tank is here. It's gonna cut down the Venoms one by one, but the artilleries are still being unflustered, untouched. There is just no vector. He needs to engage with his army. OmNom, I think, did forget that he has an army up top. And if he runs into this blockade here, he's just gonna feed more and more veterancy to those Spectre artilleries. He needs to make it happen now. His army is completely out of position. Go! Press the go button. Maybe he's waiting for a counter-artillery barrage, but doesn't look like it. Alright. There is another Venom coming in. I think he just wants the stealth detection. He wants to know what he's engaging into. But nice reposition from Orb's artilleries. Going ever so much closer to the front lines here. And that's such a good position for them, because they're probably gonna get picked off by this though. Let's see. Flame turret is doing its job. The Conyard is shut down. It can't undeploy. And that's the end of the Conyard. That's the undoing grip. And the 3 Spectre artilleries dishing out so much damage. In comes the brunt of the army. There is no Conyard left. The radar dome is down. This is a problem. This is un problemo for OmNom. The Spectre artilleries shut down the Phantom tank. Oh my god. Venoms and Spectre are going to decimate the elite infantry forces without them ever having a chance. He should have pressed the go button way earlier. Now there is a Vet 4 and the Vet 3 artillery Jesus Christ, calling the GG. What a game here, what a spectacle, everything blows up so spectacularly in Crystallized Doom. Yeah, I like this game. So, it's a bit more chaotic and more hectic than Red Alert, but at the same time, damn, those visuals are awesome. Still got a few balance concerns, obviously, and disclaimer, this is still in alpha. You know, this is or closed beta, I should say. Obelisk's lights have been popped as well, wow. Oh, those look ferocious. Ah, like in Command & Conquer 3. So anyway, great game, well played by Orb, and OmNom just didn't find the right counter, he couldn't find the flank on the artilleries, and 3 Spectres were enough to decide the game by single-handedly shutting down everything with their EMP rounds. I think that's an upgrade that you buy in the Technology Center, so kind of curious to know why OmNom didn't actually go for the upgrade himself, but I think he just didn't know. Look at those explosions. Oh, gorgeous. Anyway, so there's gonna be some more Crystallized Doom content. You know, every now and then I'm gonna drop in one or two replays of Crystallized Doom in between Red Alert, Tiberian Dawn, and not Doom 2K, because Doom 2K sucks. That's all I've got to say for now. See you guys next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control offline.